Hey food nerds, I'm Julian Fader, the Gastro Nerd, and here is another major dating don't. If you're gonna pick the first location or any location for your date, know what it is, scope it out properly, and make sure it's one where you can actually hear your date, especially if it's a first one and you're trying to get to know each other, ideally. I went on a date a couple weeks ago with a guy who I didn't really know well at all, and trying to be easy and amenable to his suggestions, I said, when he suggested a bar in a certain location, I said, sure. I wasn't going to question it and suggest otherwise because, God forbid, I should have a little faith. Well, I get to the bar, and it's a loud sports bar. I mean, the kind of sports bar you can't even hear people yelling over each other. It's so loud, and there's nowhere to even sit. It's crowded, it's dirty, and it's one thing if you're going to watch a game and you don't really care about actually talking to someone, but in this case, this was our first date. I mean, you would think. Needless to say, when he looked around and he saw there was clearly no place for us to sit, he's like, do you want to wait and for a table to open up? And I said, no, and I found us another bar a couple blocks down the street that was still had the games playing. We wanted to watch the Mets game. This was a little while ago. You could actually hear each other talk. Pick a location where you could actually hear the person that you're with. I mean, don't you want to hear your date and get to know them a little bit? I mean, I hope. And also another strike this guy did, classic. He gave me the wrong name of the bar. He gave me the right location, so I showed up there, but a different bar's name. So I had to just text him beforehand to confirm. It takes, with a smartphone, I mean, it takes 2 seconds to look up the location or the name of a place. And if you don't, I mean, hello. There's no excuses today. So, if you're dating, make sure to research where you're gonna pick, especially for a first date, because that's your first impression, and you know what they say, you only have one chance to make a first impression. Well, good luck dating. Thanks for tuning in to The Gastro Nerd. Subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking this button here, and stay tuned for more delicious nerdy advice to come.